right, guys, welcome to the C.S.C podcast. This is going to be our first episode. We are planning on making a new podcast episode every Friday. And we have Chris and Shane Wolfe here with me. And we're going to go through some topics. And we're going to start talking.
Oh, damn.
So the first topic that I want to talk about is what made you start YouTube?
All right, who's going first? You or me?
It doesn't matter, whoever.
Okay. I guess I could go first then.
Yep.
I think what made me want to start YouTube is just people around me watch what I'm doing. Like, be entertained, I guess, you know what I mean? Like, have people I know laugh at videos that I make and show that I could make entertainment for others.
All right. What about you, Shane?
What was the question again?
What made you want to start YouTube?
What made me want to start YouTube? I started watching gaming videos on a lot of my favorite channels, and that gave me inspiration on what I wanted to do for my channel. So, and I'm very inspired by the storyline. Like, I'm very story driven, and if the story's good, then I'll play it. So yeah.
All right. What made me want to start YouTube kind of goes along hand in hand with Chris's explanation, because I thought it was cool because I grew up my whole life watching YouTube, and I thought it would be a really cool idea if I could make entertaining content that people would actually like and enjoy. That's probably the best part about the whole YouTube thing is when people react to your videos. So I guess that's the reason why I wanted to start YouTube.
I think it's all just like an inspiration thing, you know what I'm saying? Just like we all thought that it would be fun and shit.
Yeah.
Like I don't really care about the fame. I don't care about the money. I just care about allowing viewers to see what I do for a living. Like, my best advice for anybody on YouTube is don't worry about how famous you are. Don't worry about the money that you make. Just make sure you are more authentic and you're proud of what you do on YouTube.
Exactly. That's another topic to talk about, advice for people who want to start YouTube. So I think one of the biggest things for any person that wants to start YouTube is people have family, and some people are nervous. I was nervous when I started YouTube. I didn't want to make the content I wanted to because I was scared that my parents or my family or anybody related to me or my close friends would see it, because I was worried that they would judge me because of it.
Stuff like that.
My advice is pretend that you're just doing the video for yourself. When you're looking at the camera and you're doing the video, don't think about anybody else, drown them out, and just say, oh, I'm the only one that's going to see this, and then just act how you want and then make the video how you want, because at the end of the day, you're the one making the content, so you should like it,
It's just fun.
It is fun.
It's like when you make an art project and it actually comes out like what you wanted it to be. It looks good. I don't know. It's just a lot of fun.
The more you put your imagination into what you want to do in your video, it will come out to what you want it to be. And that's like the best thing that you can do on YouTube. If you're proud of it, take pride on it.
Exactly. And another piece of advice people would like to know is be consistent. And I know I'm not the best person to say that because I haven't posted in 5 months, but what I'm saying is I saw my channel, I had really low subscribers and I didn't get a lot of views. And then I noticed that I started posting more and more and more. And then my channel started to grow. I started getting 50 views. Then I kept going and I got 100 views. And I kept going and then I kept getting over 200 views. You know what I mean? So it just be consistent and make the videos you want to make. In the end, that's all it is, honestly.
Agreed.
All right, so another topic is, where do you think your channel will be in 5 years?
Oh, God.
I haven't thought that far in a long time.
I think mine's gonna be dead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay.
No, I don't know. Like, my vlogging channel's already going downhill already. I used to get, like, 200 views and shit, but I'm getting, fucking 30 and 20 now. It's heartbreaking, but it's whatever.
So where do you think your channel would be in 5 years, Chris? Your vlogging channel.
Probably, I don't know. I think I'll grow, like, 2 extra subscribers, to be honest, bro.
Not in 5 years, man.
Probably not, but I don't know. I don't know. That's tricky. I'm trying to think. Because it's like you can't really predict anything.
Yeah. Okay, here's a better question. Where do you want your channel to be in 5 years? Think realistically. Don't say, "Oh, I'm going to have 20 million subs." Like, think of a realistic answer. Like, if you were to grind for 5 years, where do you think your channel would be?
I think it would be, like, kind of, like, I think I would at least grow maybe 200 subs, I feel like. In 5 years. That's reasonable.
Yeah.
200 subs. Like, I guess, like, shit. I kind of just want it to be, like, fuck, what do I want it to be like? Let me think. Shit. Skylar, you go. I'm too fucking nervous.
Well, but how I see my channel in 5 years, like, I've been planning a lot for this channel. Like, I've been editing it and so on. So, like, how I see it is that the more uploads, like, as long as I keep uploading and not worry about the views and not worry about the subscribers, I'm sure it will happen. It's just I don't want to get myself carried away. You know what I mean? So,
that's always the hardest part about a YouTube channel is, like, you put your everything into these videos and then it gets crushed by the subs or the likes or the views, you know, because it's like the thing is, you, like, with a small YouTuber, you're starting out, you're not going to get the likes or the views or the subs, you know what I mean? But it's all a growing process, really.
Yeah.
I think I want monetization and to have better edits.
I think that's what I want to. For me, I want to be able to monetize my whole channel, and I want to maybe start making a little bit of money, even if it's not a lot. I just hitting that milestone of being able to monetize is where I want to be. I want to have at least a couple thousand, you know, maybe 2,000. But I want.
I think it sounds greedy, but it's.
But anyway, I want to be able to monetize my channel, and I want to maybe get more views, and, like you said, be able to edit better.
I want, like, a new editing software. You know what I'm saying? Like, one that I could make, like, what's it called? Adobe or Final Cut?
Adobe Premiere, Final Cut.
That'd be sick.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That would be sick.
That would.
Yeah, that's like I think I could definitely get that in 5 years.
Okay, I have a question. Okay. What was the hardest part about YouTube? Like, what has the hardest part been of YouTube so far?
Getting views, making your channel get out there.
Yeah.
Making it, like, more popular as time goes on.
I'm gonna have to agree with Chris on that one because, like, my channel, like, I'm looking at it right now and it's been dead for almost like 3 years. So
for me, not. What you guys are saying, like, yes, getting yourself out there is probably the hardest thing, right? But another thing that I feel like is underrated on how hard it is like people find it so easy is to come up with video ideas. You know, because you could do all the videos in the world. Someone made them if someone made them better, or if they're super old trends, you know, people don't want to really watch it, you know. So it's kind of hard, you know. All right, this one is a little juicy. All right.
Oh damn. Okay. Juicy.
Yeah. Okay. Do you guys have any paranormal experience?
I've had a few minor ones. Whoa.
Explain.
I've had like a door slam shut, and it was like, how do I explain it? I know my window was closed. Like I was like 11 years old. I was playing with my Legos and shit, just having a good time. And then my door was open, and I was like doing like little fight scenes with my Legos. So like my door just literally just slammed shut. Like someone was like behind it, just fucking slammed it. So then I went to go look and like find if there's like a string or something, but because I thought I was getting pranked or whatever by my parents or something.
Yeah.
So then I got up. I went to go see where they were, and they were both just laying down on the bed of theirs, and that one was like a minor one because I thought but the one that kind of freaked me out was I've had balloons on my like next to my what's it called like a stand.
Nightstand?
Yeah, nightstand, yeah. I had balloons next to that. And I was laying down on my floor, just, snacking away, watching some Netflix or something. And I was, like, the balloon moving caught my eye a little bit. So I looked out my window and it was closed. Because that was, like, the first thing that I wanted to see if it was, like, open or closed or not.
Yeah.
But it was closed. And I was looking at my balloon that was moving. And I was like staring at it for like a minute. It like fucking like pulled itself down, like hardcore, like pulled itself just to the floor. I went to go see if there's like any other balloons or not balloons, windows open outside, but there wasn't.
What about you, Skylar? Do you have any paranormal experiences?
Not necessarily dreams, more like when I'm like walking in the dark and it's like 8 o'clock at night. Like I'll be walking home and it's like pitch dark, right?
Yeah.
And sometimes I'll see like a glimpse of a shadow figure like running to a different direction than I am on the corner of my eye. And once I turn around, I'm like, what the hell is that?
Did you know it's actually a thing? It's called shadow people.
Yeah.
It's like apparently if you get the really tall ones, it's like rare.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually kind of crazy. It's actually a thing.
I see that all the time. Like I was in the kitchen one time and I saw like I think it was my mom at first. Like I was just standing there. I was making my food. And my mom pops up out of nowhere, and she wasn't there when I turned my head. Like, what's happening?
Just an old woman staring at you, bro. Imagine.
Oh gosh.
I don't know if I think I do have one because I used to live in Norwood. We all used to live in Norwood.
Yeah.
And my sister, I went to Telluride, the town, like an hour or something away from
45 minutes away.
Yeah, 45 minutes away. And they had this little free box thing where people would go drop off stuff that they didn't want anymore. And I was a little kid at this time, right? And I saw this this little Indian porcelain doll, right? And I grabbed it because my sister, I thought she would want it, And so I grabbed it, gave it to her, and we went home. And she put it up in her closet. And one night, the doll was in there for a few weeks, and then one night I was in her room and the doll flew out of her closet and smacked against the other wall.
That's just freaky.
Yeah. And I hope people don't think I'm lying, but it's okay if they do, because, it does kind of sound fake. Like, that's like a classic, fake ghost story, but it actually happened, and it was kind of crazy. Like, I still can't explain it to this day.
It hits the wall and just stares at you, imagine.
It flew out of her closet and it hit the wall all the way across her room. And then me and my sister ran out of her room because we were like petrified.
Well, yeah, a doll just flew itself across your damn room. I'd be pretty, spooked.
Yeah.
What about your dreams,
Huh?
What about your dreams?
So, are we getting on the topic of most traumatic experience?
Yeah, let's do that.
All right. So who wants to go first?
The most dramatic?
Most traumatic, like most thing that,
terrifying.
Yeah, most scariest thing that's like, trauma.
Trauma. To be honest with you, I have not like been through that type of trauma, but like,
So-
I never been to places that had ghostly figures in there. Like I'd never been to like. Yeah, Halloween is all about haunted houses, but I've never been to an actual haunted house that scared the living hell out of you. Like I don't know why.
I don't think it's like it doesn't have to be related to like ghosts. I think it'd just be like someone tried to kill you or something like like you almost fell off a cliff.
Like you almost got hit by a car, or you saw a scary clown, or something like that. Something that like scared you as a kid, or now even.
I'm like the most lame person you'll ever meet in your life. I have never been in that situation in my life.
All right. Well, Chris, do you have any traumatic experiences?
I've had the one that scared me like hell though was when we thought there was a clown in the road. Remember?
Oh yeah, I do.
Bro, that one fucked me up, bro. But it was like at 2017, the clowns were a thing, right? Where everyone was like getting killed by clowns.
I remember what happened. We were riding our bikes down the road to our local market, and this dude wearing overalls looked.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah, he looked like a clown, and like people were freaking out and everything. And he finally got close enough to us, and he was just a regular guy wearing overalls, but it like from a distance it looked like a person wearing a clown mask.
It was too trippy, bro.
Yeah.
We were talking about it too. We were talking
Yeah.
about clowns too, I think, and then next thing you know, that fucker pulled up.
Yeah.
Holy shit. But there was another one where I was climbing rocks with my dad at the time, and they were like, I don't know, like 50 feet high rocks. It's here in Kansas City. They're like really tall rocks and shit. And we were climbing down from this one that had like a really steep like side to it. And as I was climbing down, like I felt like I fell backwards a little bit, and like I was like still high up, like near the top, and then I felt like I fell backwards. So as I was like almost falling backwards, it felt like I what's it called? Reaction, like my reaction time was fast enough, so I was like pulling myself back, bro.
Oh, okay. All right. So I have two. Should I do the dream one, or should I do the one where my leg?
Oh, the dream one probably.
All right. So the most traumatic experience I think I've had was this one nightmare I had. And so it's funny because Skylar was in it. Well, Shane. Sorry, my bad.
You're good.
So Shane and I were walking down the road, and it's pitch black and it's winter. Right? It's winter, it's pitch black in Norwood where we grew up. And we're walking down, and she lived the other direction and I lived the other direction, right? And so we're walking down, and it gets to a time where we have to like go different ways. And then so he goes right, I go left, and then I continue walking. But as I look to my right, I see like an evil like witch thing with like long legs, super skinny, like you could see the bones, and long black hair, long fingers.
It's like every single like scary movie ever made.
Yeah, but it was just standing down the road, pitch black at night in the snow, and then it starts running at me, so I start running, and then I run home, and I lock my door, and I go to my room to like try to go to bed and like forget about it, and then I go to my room, and it's standing outside my window, right? So then I am terrified. So then I go to my bed, I cover my head with my blankets, and then soon enough, there is a tap on my window, right? And it was terrifying because it was like letting me know that it wasn't leaving, pretty much, and yeah, and then it wasn't just tapping though. Like it would tap, but then it would like talk to me. Like it'd be like, "Oh, I'm gonna get in your house. I'm gonna get you. You can't escape. Like you're not leaving." Stuff like that. And so it was terrible. Like the whole night, and it felt like sleeping feels pretty quick. You feel like you close your eyes, you fall asleep for a second, and then you wake up, and it's the next day. But this felt like 8 hours of just awful, And I woke up, and I still felt like I woke up the next day after the dream, and I still felt like scared, and that was pretty terrifying to me.
And then the dream before that, because you
What?
came back, didn't you?
Oh yeah, I had that one later though, and so I go outside, and I go outside my house in California because I moved, and in the dream I go outside my house, and I see this like dog or whatever, and I have a dog, so I don't want them getting in a fight or anything. I shoo the dog away, and then I shut my gate, and then it transforms into the witch that I had in the other dream. And she tells me how she's going to come back and get me. And so I run into my house, and I lock my door. And then I lock my door, and then I go tell my parents, and they're like, "Oh no, you're crazy. It's whatever." Like, they think I'm crazy pretty much, because it's a dream, and then all of a sudden the witch runs through my house, pushes me over, cuts my throat, and then just starts eating me while I'm alive. And then I wake up.
Did you feel the knife like glide across your neck?
No.
Oh, I hate those dreams, bro, where like you get stabbed and you can feel it in you.
Yeah.
Fuck. Oh, I hate those.
Yeah.
I hate those so much.
Yeah, so that was probably the most traumatic experience of my life, because it's just like, even though it was a dream, it didn't feel like a dream, and I had it again, like the same thing, just different location, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that scared the fuck out of me. Hold on.
Wait. So now that we're off that story, I want to hop back to the YouTube train, and I want to talk about our YouTube goals.
All right.
So Shane, if you want to go first and talk about your YouTube goals, go for it.
So I have two channels. I have Bloodmer11 Gaming and Shane Wolfe Official.
Facts, go sub.
Yeah, it'll be in the description below.
Yep.
So for my gaming channel, my goal is to do all kinds of series that's actually can be divided by the year it was made. Like, let's say Grand Theft Auto 5, it was made in 2013, so it'll be in the 2013 slot.
Got it. So it's all going to be organized.
It'll be organized. Like, I'm an organized person. I can tell you that right now.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to be freaking organized. And I can, my goal is to make as many videos for that series. Like, my goal for, let's say Grand Theft Auto 5. My goal is to pass the entire game and maybe do some more videos ahead of time and then stop.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really depends on the game. If the game only has like 16 episodes, I will literally make my worthwhile to make it to 30 episodes, because I'd rather have a long playlist instead of having 15.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's my biggest goal on my gaming channel. And my vlogging channel is basically my everyday life.
Yeah.
Like going through transition. Yes, I'm part of the LGBT. Everybody has their own opinions. I get it, and I'm gonna go through transition and all kinds of things. So, yeah.
No judging here, though. Like, if you're watching the podcast and you don't agree with our opinions, and we don't care. Don't put your opinion in the comments. Only leave positivity. Okay.
Always.
We're not here to spread negativity. So,
yeah.
What is your goal sub amount?
Both of my channels.
Yeah, like let's say you like what sub amount are you content with? Like you could reach that amount and you could be happy with it for the rest of your life.
I would be happy to have maybe like 20,000. I would be happy with that.
Yeah.
Like I don't care about having millions of subscribers. I really don't care. Like if they want to subscribe, that's totally fine. But my biggest goal is to get my YouTube channel, both of my channels, monetized.
Yeah.
So that's my biggest goal.
Chris, what is your YouTube goals and what is your ideal sub amount that you would want to get?
1,000 subs, and I want to get better at editing for sure, bro. Like that's why I made that gaming channel, is so that way I can make these fun edits and not give a shit.
Yeah.
And have like some jokes in there and have like really cool effects and shit. I don't know, that's just me, but I don't know. I think that's another reason why I like started it, is so I can get better at making videos for people.
Yeah. I think I would have to say that my goals would be to monetize my channel and get better to where I can edit really good, but my ideal sub count that I would want and I could be content with for the rest of my life if I didn't grow anymore, I would want to reach 1 million subs. Like that's such a milestone for me. Like that's a dream of mine to reach 1 million subscribers on YouTube.
That's my dream too, but I'm not gonna count on it, you know. Like like once I get to that point, I'll be like, oh hey, I got 1 million subscribers. Like I'm not gonna be like, I can't wait to do this, you know. I don't want to like continue myself to wait and wait and wait and wait. I'd rather just let my YouTube channel just strive up there and like kind of pay attention, but not too well.
Yeah. All right. The next topic is, have you ever wanted to quit YouTube?
Yes.
Multiple times.
Why? Explain why. The people want to know why.
Me or you?
Anybody. Just go.
You can go ahead, Chris.
I wanted to quit my vlogging one for a while, and I still kind of do. I just don't really like enjoy making vlogs and just staring at my face while editing mostly. But
is it because you haven't like done any fun videos that you are like really hyped about? Like I know you do a lot of like Bean Boozled and Hot Pepper Challenge and all this stuff, but is it like, do you think when you grow up and you like have more money and you can go and spend money on like cool things to do, like do you think you'll enjoy your vlog channel more?
Yeah, I probably would.
Because I noticed that too. Like I'm not kidding. Like I deleted, for people who look at my channel, I only have 11 videos on there, and I privated like 20 something videos because I just wasn't happy with how they came out and it was sloppy, and I just posted it because I haven't posted in a while and I wasn't proud of them at all. But now I'm like slowly getting back into it, and I'm trying to figure out more ideas to come up with that I will appreciate and that I will appreciate editing and putting up, and I won't feel bad for giving my audience the chance to see. You know, so yeah. So what about you, Skylar? Why did you want to quit YouTube?
It was my gaming channel when I first created it. I didn't see the point of like the whole editing process back in the day. When I was editing videos, it was really hard for me to get that video onto YouTube because it took so long. Like my first video was like 20 minutes long. It took like 3 hours for it to upload, and I got sick of it. Like it's like, why should I make a video and wait 3 hours for this to upload? And when you're uploading a video, you have to constantly keep an eye on your screen. or else it's not going to upload. And I hated waiting for 3 hours straight staring at my screen. So
I completely agree. I had really bad internet, and I upload. So we tried to do a gaming group channel. It didn't end out to work. I'm not going to go. I'm not going to go in details, but I was the only one that uploaded, and I tried doing one video, and I think it was a 10-minute video, and it took me 4 days to get it on YouTube because it kept messing up, and it the editing software wasn't working, and then YouTube changed their policies and they updated the platform, and it was really, really frustrating. And at that point, I was like, I don't want to do this. If it's going to take this long, I'm just not going to make videos. So you see your
to be straight up honest with you, the platform that it was before around 2016 and 13, it was so good. I can see what subscribers that were there. AdSense were actually I literally got up to $5 at one point, and then it just disappeared. What?
I think YouTube was way better back in the day when anybody could make money, because the thing is, people say, oh yeah, but they're giving all these small YouTubers money, but the thing is, it's any money that the artist, or not artist, any
creator.
That the creator makes, YouTube gets 40%, right? So it's even though they're giving us money, they're getting a big cut out of it. They're almost getting 50% of the cut. So it's I don't see the point when, let's say, a small creator wouldn't make anything over a little couple cents, maybe 15 cents, right? So it's 15 cents isn't going to hurt you. You know what I mean? So I just don't see the point in that, because it's you are getting money too, and it made people motivated. They're oh, if you keep going, you can make more and more money, but the fact that they stripped that away, and now you have to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours, it just feels like you're never going to get there.
It's too much. It's way too much. And the thing is that it disappointed me the most about how Google took over YouTube, just a platform itself. And YouTube used to be its own company, and then Google took over. Don't get me wrong, I love Google, but the thing is that ever since it's been upgraded, it's so impossible just to keep up with my channel. I keep on having to press create edit my YouTube channel, and it goes to the original platform. But every time you restart and refresh the page, it goes back to the updated one.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And the time has come to, Chris, are you here?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so the time has come to talk about our own personal channels. This is the time where we get to talk about what our channel is, why you should go sub, everything about our personal channels you are going to see right now. So who wants to go first and talk about their personal channel?
What is this, a goal thing?
No, it's just you talking about your channel, oh, this is my channel, you should sub because I make this kind of content.
Okay. Well,
it just gives the people a moment to get interested and see if they want to sub to your personal channel, not the podcast channel.
Okay. I guess Skyler can go first. Or...
I'm about to say something right when you're in the middle of talking, so my bad. So, all right. So, hey, what's going on, you guys? My name is Shane Wolfe, aka Bloodmore11. Don't worry about the name. I know it sounds weird, but guess what? I am the alpha. So, my channel is actually a vlogging and gaming channels, and I love doing gaming. I've been gaming since 2016, and later on, I started off at Xbox 360, and then I upgraded to PS4, and later on, I'm probably going to be on other consoles. The reason why I wanted to do this on YouTube is because I had a dream of me making my first TV show, and I'm very dedicated to that TV show, and that's what I wanted to do in my life, because I wasn't able to go to any college or anything like that to do acting and such like that, and that's why I found YouTube. So,
all right.
Yeah.
What about you, Chris? You can tell how many subs you guys have and everything, just so you know, like they can say, oh, like try to get me to this much or whatever.
My opinion is, if you like the content, I appreciate it. If you don't, oh well. Like that's up to them.
Exactly.
I'm at 62 subscribers on my gaming channel, and I just updated my vlogging channel. There's literally like no videos on that channel right now. So
yeah.
I'm planning on doing some videos at some point. Whenever I get a new computer.
All right. What about you, Chris? Is Chris here?
Cody, how about you start until Chris gets back?
Yeah, I'll just start, and then when Chris gets back, he could go. All right. So, what's up, guys? I'm Cody. I have 247 subscribers on YouTube. I do anything from vlogs to challenges to basically anything the audience wants to see, pretty much. So, I'm so close to 250. So if anyone listening to this isn't subbed to me, that in the world, if you could go sub, the links will be in the description. And yeah, and if you want to see any of us make any kind of video, just comment on their personal channel, and they'll probably make it. Because we need help with ideas anyway. So.
Like, there is a way for you to talk to your subscribers. You can actually direct message them on their channel.
Yeah.
I don't remember how to do that anymore because I think they took that away, but...
Maybe. Chris, are you here? I don't think Chris is here, but... Alright. Guys, we are going to be having special guests on the podcast. So, yeah, get excited because we're going to have friends on here that we haven't talked to in years. We're going to have people on here that hate our guts. We're going to talk about...
we're talking, like, real stuff, man. Things that happened in the past.
We're going to talk about all our issues, all our problems with everybody else. We're going to...
Including drama.
Some drama. We're going to have a whole bunch on the podcast, so make sure you sub right now, and you can just be in the loop of all those stories and events it didn't happen.
And we're telling you this right now. We got some pretty good freaking stories.
Yeah, we
lived in a small town, with people that knew us everywhere.
We've been coming up with some special guests to bring on here. We're excited, and we hope you sub because it'd mean the world. And I hope Chris is here so he can start talking. Okay. Well, that's all of our topics, but we might be able to brainstorm a little more. And Skylar, do you have any questions you want to ask me?
Ask you?
Yeah, about like the podcast or about. And guys, just to let you know, we're going to be doing a new podcast every Friday. So it's a schedule. If you subscribe, we'll post a new podcast every Friday. So be ready. So
and Cody, weren't you gonna create some social media platforms for all of our subscribers?
What do you mean social media platforms? Meaning
like Snapchat.
Oh yeah. So you can add us on Snapchat. It'll probably be in the description or in the it'll probably be in the video description or the channel description, but most likely the video description. So just look down there and you can add us on our socials, and you can actually text us and we will respond to you, and you could give us video ideas, or you could just have a talk. If you need to talk to someone, you could add us.
And now be aware is that we're I hate phone calls. Okay, I'm gonna straight up say that to you right now. As long we'll text you and if we're busy, we'll get back to you as soon as possible. Just do not call us because we got family.
True.
Yeah, we do got family to keep up with. Yeah.
But guys, I am really excited about this podcast. I've been wanting to do a podcast for a while. I watch a lot of podcasts.
Me and Cody have been talking about this for months, before I even left.
yeah, we finally took the leap to actually make our own, and we're hoping that people actually enjoy it because we really want you guys to enjoy it. We want to give you all these stories and everything.
Mhm.
So, Chris, I think you missed some of the topics. You gotta talk about your personal channel and the special guests that we're gonna have on. Don't give any names, but just hit them with some info.
Hopefully, we have one that we don't
Yeah.
like. One person
Yeah,
that we don't like.
I already told them we're gonna have someone on here that hates our fucking guts. So
And the
Mhm.
other two we haven't talked in a while. So.
yeah,
Oh,
we
a
haven't
long
talked
while.
in years. So do you want to talk about your personal channel? Me and Skylar already did that. Well, me and Shane, my bad. Sorry, fuck. Okay, but
You'll get it sooner or
Yeah.
later. It's gonna
But-
take you time.
yeah. So you go ahead and
legally
talk
changed my
about.
name, so.
You could go ahead and talk about your personal channel, Chris, if you want. You could tell them how many subs you have and all the shit you need to say.
Got 58, and hopefully gonna. I don't know. I'm gonna try to make some more entertaining vids. You know what I'm saying? Like more. I guess I want to do more rage. If that makes sense.
Yeah, more
Anyway,
rage.
I have something to say too, but you can finish, Cody.
All right, I'm done with what I need to say. So if you want to go for it.
All right, so for any of you subscribers out there or part of the LGBT and you're having trouble coming out of the closet or you don't feel safe, you can always text me because I am a transgender individual. I know how that goes, and like I'm huge about the LGBT. Like I'm about to go through transition on my channel. Like, if you don't know what it's like to do that, my channel is here for you.
And if you're curious about what happens, and if you're curious on how it happens, you can go to her channel and she'll post videos on it and everything.
Like if you have any questions, I'll even answer your comments on my channel or on social media, and I'll literally answer them for you.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, thank you for tuning in. I think we're all done here. But thank you for tuning in and listening to us talk about some ass shit. And every Friday, be on the lookout because we're going to be posting a video every Friday. So make sure you click the link, click the subscribe button, and turn on notification bell so you get notified.
All right.
Right. Well, we'll see you next time in the next episode.
See you later, guys. Bye.